I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
It's gonna be okay, Sherry, I promise.
When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They say no to sleepless night. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sun rises, when the sun we're trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. We're trying to catch me howling at the I am the hype! Captain, I think I caught you lacking. There are not more years that this hell's packing. No, Jimmy.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. So we got a new mic, new everything going on. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Sounds good? Okay, great. Great. This is gonna be a super short stream because I just want to see how this look. Yes, I know my shirt is dirty because hey, I'm just hopping on here testing stuff out. Like I'm seriously just hopping on here testing stuff out. But I do want to make an announcement. I think I need to do something with this. Hold on, let's see here. We need more vibrancy. Y'all think we need more vibrancy? That's a little better. A little more vibrant. So, okay, we got, what's up, Financial Minister? I see you over there. So, guys, tonight at approximately 7 o'clock, I've got Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be having a party. That's why we multi-streaming. I had to test everything out. Had a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on. But hopefully, we'll be able to get stuff going. I see Kick is having problems. It is not just y'all. Kick is just having issues for some reason. Hopefully they get it sorted out tonight. But if not, y'all will be able to come over to the other platforms. All right? So, but we will be multi-streaming, even to Instagram. We're gonna be multi-streaming tonight because we have a major announcement. It's gonna be party time. It's gonna be a time for a celebration. Might even do a couple of readings. Might even bring some friends. Who knows? But all I know is y'all are not gonna want to miss it. So spread it throughout the Hoodoo verse. Gonna be like, oh God, Prophet said he got an announcement. Y'all better show up. Bring all your friends. Bring all the haters. They gonna show up anyway. Whenever I say I've got an announcement or something, you know they gonna show up. You know they gonna be here. But it's gonna be all right. What's up, BBG? I see you, big baby girl. What's going on? Big baby girl said, hey, sweet peas. Lord have mercy. Wait a minute. I'm missing something here. So we've got the chat, but the rest of the chat is not popping up. Nope, there it is. It's just not staying. It's just not staying there for some reason. But we'll get it figured out. I promise we'll get it all figured out by tonight. Big Mama Ange, Financial Minister, Sherry, Tasha, Miss Brooklyn 8. Thank y'all so much for the donations. I do appreciate it over there on the talk. Did y'all see that new what am I working on, Brock? I'm working on a lot. Just, hey, watch the announcements. I'm going to post the announcements in the community section of YouTube. I might make a short video and post it on TikTok. Kick doesn't really have a system in place for that. I wish they did. But I'm going to post on Instagram as well. So it's going to be tonight around 6-ish, 7-ish. Okay? 6-ish, 7-ish. Y'all going to want to show up. Y'all definitely gonna want to show up, I promise. We got a lot going on. That's why I'm up here like trying to get the I got a new computer. So I've been literally since early this morning, like 10 o'clock, getting the new computer set up. My main camera messed up. So I've got this one, which is not doing bad. I've just got to adjust the colors because I look a little washed out. I look a little pale. Which is why I want to come on stream just to make sure that I could do this. I wish I knew what this was on this shirt. I'm pretty sure it's something from Wreck-It Ralph or Noonie. Like, I'm pretty sure it's something from Wreck-It Ralph or Noonie. Let's see if I can adjust this on the fly. All right, listen, I'm going to put y'all on a quick BRB. I'm going to try to adjust my camera settings and I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. We just got double alerts. We may have to fix that. They are so giving, Brock. You have no idea. I wonder, can I adjust some stuff now? Let's see. It will not let me do it while we're live. So I'm going to put y'all on BRB just so I can open up the camera program. All right. Be right back. I'm still here. So I've got to actually disable the camera. Sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Got to actually disable the thing. Isn't that weird? Okay. Now, I'm still here. Just trying to configure some things. Because I look a little washed out. Don't y'all think so? I look a little pale. It fixed that. That's a little better. Y'all might like this. I think y'all gonna like this. Y'all tell me if this is any better. Y'all tell me if this is better. Hold on. A little warmer, right? What y'all think? What do y'all think? It's a little warmer. Shy the Divine says, oh my God, I was just about to inbox your question, seeing that you were live. Yes. What's up, Crash? I see you. Nia or Nia's TikTok, how are you doing? Hey, Miss Council. Brock said, yep, a little warmer. Aaliyah, no one asked you. J Dub, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, what up, G? G said 4K. Okay, all right. Y'all, I promise y'all, if this was real life and we were actually standing in a room at the same place at the same time, y'all wouldn't even see Aaliyah. You wouldn't even see her. She'd just be somewhere quiet. Just standing off in a corner. Someone please come talk to me, please. And I'd be like, no one's coming to talk to you. No one's coming to talk to you. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure something out right quick. Because it's not all the chat is not coming up. Only YouTube is popping up, and we can't have that. We gotta have everybody in the chat. You know, we like an integrated chat over here. But we'll figure out by tonight. Hey, if y'all got a few questions you want me to answer, go ahead. We're gonna be on here about 5 more minutes. Sherry, you are being so good, Sherry. You have no idea. I know how hard it is for you to keep yourself contained. Sherry's like, I'm trying my best to keep myself contained. What's up, JoJo? I see you over there. So what I'm trying to do right now is, y'all, normally I have my viewer count up there. I'm trying to get that going. Oh, this isn't. Huh. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll try it one more time. Kick is wearing you out with the notifications. My bad. My bad. There we go. Okay, we're here. All right. There, we got it done. Listen, I'm over here trying to do everything on the fly, but I got it done. What's up, Witchery? So, only thing we've got to fix now is the chat. That's it. That's all we got to fix now. And I wish there was a way that, because I think the only thing it's showing right now is YouTube. But I wish there was a way that when you buy a new computer, it just poof, everything's over there. Like everything's over there by itself. Kalina says, hey, glad I was caught alive. I was just watching your videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, what's up, CJ? Yeah, there's quite a few truth telling workings, but here's the issue. Here's the issue. Like I gave this lady out a truth telling working, and then she said, but he kept saying the same thing over and over again. I said, have you ever thought maybe he's telling the truth? And she was like, oh, you know what? Thank you for that. And I'm like, you needed me for that? That's what disappoints me at times. Like, you really needed me for that? Good gracious of life. Jesus, but yeah. So get you a beef tongue. Get you a beef tongue. Slit it down the middle, but you'll not all. Don't cut it in half. Just create like a little pocket. Just make a cut. Make a little pocket, right? Make a little pocket, and then write his name on a piece of paper or their name. Don't want to make assumptions. On a piece of paper. Fold it up. Stick it into the pocket. Sew the tongue back up. Then you're gonna get some oil. Get some oil. Coat the tongue real good with oil. Cooking oil, not a hoodoo oil. Okay? And then wrap the tongue up in plastic wrap. Get you a red candle. Burn it next to the tongue. Pray Isaiah 55:11. And then say, I want you to speak the truth and only the truth. And then you grab that tongue and you shake it 3 times north, 3 times south, 3 times east, 3 times west. And that will compel them to tell you the truth. All right, there you go. Man, I'm dripping my energy drink everywhere. Am I streaming on Kick right now? I am. Let me see. Because, see, I see y'all over here, but I don't see you over here. Oh, well, see, there it is. You see, I know what the problem is. It's not leaving the messages up. Yeah, Kick is kicking people out. Kick is down for a second. Kick is having its own little issues. Yeah, Kick is having issues today. Let me try something here. I think I know what the problem was. That problem was actually on my end. I was streaming at too fast of a bit rate because my computer. The problem is my computer is faster, and so what happened was it tried to auto detect um the optimum settings because I've got a new computer, and the settings were too much for Kick. That was actually my fault. That was my problem. We should be better now over on Kick. We should be better. There. Okay. There. That was the problem. That was the problem. Yeah, that was my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. There. It should be better across the board now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that was my fault. I there. We're much better over on Kick now. Now I've just got to fix the little thingy here, and we'll be good to go. So what we've got to do is go over here. Thank y'all for helping me test this, and I appreciate y'all because when we have our announcement tonight, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Now let's try something else. One more time. One more time. There. Now, hopefully, when y'all comment, it'll stay up just a little while longer. Hopefully. All right. So I think we're good to go. Simply Sonia Craft, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. We back. We back, y'all. We back. We got it. We got it. Sherry, if you don't stop. Real weird tree testing. BBG says hi. Appreciate y'all. A Queen of the Kings. I did not get the notification on TikTok. Hey, so guys, y'all can join my Discord, right? If you join my Discord, even if you're not a paid channel member, that is fine. If you join the Discord, you will get all, and I mean all of the notifications. It will let you know when I'm live all the time. Okay, so BBG says, I purchased my first order from the shop this weekend. Right. And let me tell y'all something, because people are like, hey, you got so much integrity. I'm like, thank you. Let me tell y'all about my integrity level, okay? Because people will think I try to steer y'all away from certain things so y'all will come to me for it. And that is not the case. BBG has taken classes from me. And BBG will be like, hey, I bought this oil and I bought this and I bought that. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't remember selling her stuff. Now, BBG, have I ever fussed at you like, you should be buying this from me? Have I ever fussed at you about that? Because at the end of the day, it's about the knowledge, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it if you do. See? Never, not once. I appreciate it if you do, but hey, you do what you want to do with your coins. Real Witchery, I wondered what your comment was because yeah, TikTok gets very sensitive. TikTok gets sensitive. It does. So y'all, Simply Sonya Craft, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Simply Sonya will say, I have purchased and your oils are the truth. You know what? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. A Queen of a King says Voxer did not work for me. Oh no. Well, what happened? Text me. Maybe I can walk you through it. Temp, what's up, Temp? I'll look in the filter folder. But it's so funny. Everyone's like, oh, I've got monitoring spirits. I'm like, ain't nobody trying to watch you. Like, literally, nobody's trying to watch you. And I mean, I don't think anybody should try to monitor me either. You know? I don't think anybody should try to monitor me either. I literally, if you were peeking in on life over here, you'd be like, dude, that's it. I'm like, yeah. pray, light candles, be prophetic and amazing, but nothing really to see here. But I think a lot of it has to do with people like just feeling overlooked and like no one pays attention to them, no one calls them or anything. So they're like, maybe I can pretend the spirits or someone's monitoring me, because if someone is monitoring you, like if you have monitoring spirits, then that means that somebody wants to monitor you. You see the level of pretending. I got to remember to look at this camera. You see the level of pretending though? If you have monitoring spirits, you're kind of by default trying to trick yourself into believing that somebody wants to monitor you. It's no different. Take this off. It's no different from people who are like, oh yeah, all my haters and my enemies. And it's like, really? If you had to say known and unknown, if you said unknown enemies, you have none. You have none. If you don't have any enemies. You know? Hate to break that to them. So y'all see my blurred background here? Normally my big camera does this. But in reality, I've got a newer computer that I'm able to use this camera, and it just processes it into what they call the bokeh effect. So let me tell y'all, Sherry knows what the announcement is. Naomi, it's a big part of it. Coco, a few folk. Yeah, listen, y'all know. Oh, there it is. Everybody is in here. Y'all, I'm so never mind. I need to fix something. I know what the problem is now. And I don't know why I did it, cuz I don't care. What I did, what was throwing me off is that it's not saying where you're chatting from, because I was like, hide the icons to make TikTok happy, and I'm like, whatever. I want y'all to see where everybody's chatting from. There, we get it back. Look, Naomi said, I've been working his poor. Listen, Naomi, you have not. You have been amazing in the amount of work that you are putting in. Like seriously, y'all. Wait, when the announcement is made and you see the amount of work that this lady has put in, it's amazing. Jojo, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. But it's gonna be cool. Weapons of Worship says, "Hello, brother Prophet. Finally got you on TikTok. I'm here. I'm here." Miss Council says, "What can I do to get more time to pay a bill?" Yikes! One thing, and this is gonna sound so funny, but they actually gave this out on Sanford and Son, which lets you know how far the culture has spread, because you would see it on stuff. Fred Sanford would put his bills back in the mailbox. He would put his bills back in the mailbox. Now, what I want you to do is take an ice cube, put that bill back in the mailbox, and set an ice cube on top of it. And that'll slow it down a bit. That'll slow it down. What's up, Kathy? That'll slow it down a bit. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to get this. I just want to get this set back up, and I think it's all right. Bluesman King, what's going on? All right, so listen, look, we got that. We got that working. I think the only thing we had left over here. You saw the episode, right? Right? Now you look like you too. Look, I'm looking at your thumbnail. You look like you too young to be watching Sanford and Son. Right? Yeah. Sherry, you have no idea. Everything is working great. Um, I missed y'all for the dry run this morning, but thankfully, Gen H 3131 was able to show up at the 1 p.m. meeting. She did not bring crab legs, but she showed up. Julie Neighbors 2020, thank you so much for the heart, man. I appreciate it. Yummy Slice, I'm almost 50. It ain't cracking. It did not crack with you. It did not crack with you. Hmm. But yeah, listen, y'all. The haters are going to be mad when they see what we've accomplished. When they see what we've accomplished and what it is going to do for the community. Y'all, this was a project. I'm not gonna give my speech. I'm not gonna give my speech. You know, y'all see it later. I'm not gonna give my speech. I'm actually get off of here so that I can I thought I no, I'm trying to so I keep seeing this. I know what this is. This is Wreck It Ralph toothpaste because I brushed his teeth and then he wanted a hug and I gave him a hug and that's toothpaste. And have y'all ever noticed you can rinse and spit toothpaste, but for some reason toothpaste does not want to come off of clothes and it will not come off the doggone bowl. You gotta scrape it off. If you let it sit, you gotta scrape it off. Rich Witcher, you a graphic designer? Okay. No, I'm finna try to. Way it is, Liz. Thank you so much. I see. Yeah, I see that heart me. Thank you, Simply Sonia Crafts. I do appreciate it. And Naomi, I have a I gotta hit you up on Boxer because I had another idea. You thought I was doing the. If you feeling like a pimp, Nog, go on, brush your shoulders off. Oh shoot, let me. Hey, y'all know how I like scents. Hold on, I'm still here. So today's test stream is brought to you by Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy Cobalt. Oh wait, yeah, Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy Cobalt. That's the center of the day. My nose stopped working, so I don't know what. But this is what I told my sister because yesterday was her birthday. Yesterday was her birthday. Okay, shout out sis. Number one employee. Sis, if you're watching the stream, let me tell you, you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Right, happy belated for real. I did not add the. Hold on, I gotta add the thing. I gotta add the thing. There we go. There we go. The elite employee. Packing orders. You know what I'm saying? Co-parenting, Wreck It Ralph, and Demolition Woman, aka Noonie. Out there teaching stuff. Y'all, I'm trying to get her because y'all know she works in education. And when I tell y'all, with her is a labor of love. I'm not going to say what part or anything, but with her, it's a labor of love. She actually enjoys what she does. I ain't got that kind of patience. I don't. And so I've told her time and time again that you need to create a channel, just a faceless channel, you know, We can blur everything out, or we can VTube it, and then you tell your story about the what the stuff you encounter or whatever. I think it'd be amazing. Wouldn't y'all like to hear stories from the classroom? Seriously, wouldn't y'all love to hear stories from the classroom? Cause she watching. She's watching. Sherry, don't you talk. Sherry talking about tell her. Look, tell her truth. There's no such thing as her truth. There's only the truth. But the truth that she would tell is like, whoa. Wait a minute, y'all hidden cash apps. Initials SP. Thank you for the cash app. Um, initial M. Thank y'all for the cash. Look, wait a minute. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna tell her. Is that a snake in the background? Where? Tori. I think you're right. I never knew anybody else could see them too. I'm just kidding. Yeah, yeah, those are my snakes. Those are my snakes. Yeah, so up there we have Lexi, and then down there we have Tony Baker. Tony Baker's on the bottom. I'm a brave soul. Oh, they are sweethearts. They are sweethearts. I promise. I promise. It's the spirit textile says, "Yep, that's a snake back there. That's a snake." Which you have snakes? Pamela, what's going on? It's the spirit says, "Why you got snakes?" In case a rat ever runs in the house, I want to be prepared. Well, you've had king snakes before? Listen, I actually have some king snake babies. If you like one. Tiptoe says that's the equivalent of my dog don't bite. So people have held my snakes before without incident. Um, I always hand like the really big ones to people because if you freak out, then it's like, oh well, big snake. You can't hurt it if you drop it. A little one, you freak out, and then you don't want to hurt the snake. I don't want y'all to hurt my snake. I gotta hurt you, and I don't want us to have to fall out over that. I don't have to fall out over that. But people are like, do they bite? I'm like, they don't bite me. Like Kevin Hart said, they don't bite me. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, but they don't bite me. See, just I've had a scorpion. I've had two tarantulas, no snakes though. I actually want a black widow. So here's a funny story. Y'all know Mr. J. Um, he and his family helped me move down here, and they don't believe in that type of stuff. That they kill these things. So I found a black widow, and I was like, Mr. J, I found a black widow out there. He was like, where? I said, outside. I said, just watch it for me. And I was going to get a cup because I was going to keep it. Man, when I came back, that snake was gone. And I was like, to this day, I think I think Mr. J was like, oh, you gotta get away from here. You gotta get that. I remember one time we saw a black racer, which is like a really fast snake. He said, do you see that snake over there? It was on the other side of my gate out there. And I was like, yeah, there he is. And y'all know Mr. J was a root worker too. Mr. J is a root worker too. And to this day, I swear he earthbended because he just he didn't move or nothing, but he said, if I hand you this, you think you could get him? And out of nowhere, he's holding this boulder. And I'm like, you didn't move, you didn't anything. I think he just woof, like conjured a boulder up. He was like, if I hang you this thing, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hurt that snake. He ain't hurt nobody. I hear there was one summer that Mr. J and my cousin JB blasted so many snakes. Like, you know, every what they told me, all you ever heard was boom, 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 them killing snakes. And then my cousin JB, no lie, was like, man, the rat's bad this year. I said, because y'all keep killing the snakes. Stop killing all the snakes. Everybody's hungry today. Why are y'all so hungry? Tomorrow is feeding day, y'all. I promise. Tomorrow is feeding day. Y'all say I'm with Mr. J. Y'all need to stop. Them snakes ain't hurt nobody. Pamela says, quick question. This is going to be my last one before I get up out of here. What do I feed them? I feed them mice, rats, and rabbits for the large ones. The large ones eat rabbits. Hey, Lasagna, what's up, Pumpkin? Let's see here. Pamela says, quick question. My grandma was hard of hearing when she transitioned, so I communicate with her the same. Yeah, no, you don't have to yell. I love that. You don't have to yell, beloved, because the physical part that was affecting her hearing is not an issue anymore. It's not an issue anymore. What's up, Breeze? Breeze, did you sign up for the boot camp? You know time is a ticking. Did you sign up for the boot camp? Time is a ticking. So if y'all don't know, in exactly 9 days, I've got my 8-week Hoodoo boot camp. That was yes, CJ, that was a great question. Nick, you mama, thank you so much. I got 8-week boot camp. It is on my website, trueconjure.com. www.trueconjure.com. Now the cost, it is $275 for 8 weeks. We will meet 8 times for an hour or more. You will learn how to read playing cards. Okay, I'll teach you divination, and we will learn love drawing, luck drawing, money drawing, protections, cleanses, curses. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. But that's what we're gonna go into. You know, it'll take you from beginner to able to actually get results. And I'm gonna throw some history in there, so y'all not out here looking hexing. Thank you, Sherry. So y'all not out here looking crazy. Talking about you took my boot camp to combat monitoring spirits. I'm like, there's no such thing as monitoring spirits. Or as a child of Oshun, can I hush up? Just hush up. Y'all know how I feel about all the, and listen, I may joke around about the Orisha practices. Y'all know I absolutely respect the Orisha practices and all of their iterations, be it Lukumi, Isheshe, Candomblé, right? But let me tell you, some of the some Lord have mercy. When you go to Atlanta, look at the Daughters of Oshun. They all have a very similar aura. I'll put it that way. Nick, you Mama Moments, thank you so much. I appreciate you. The boot camp is under classes. And I have decided, I actually decided 2 days ago to record it. So what will happen is, when we meet over Zoom, I will take away all of you guys. Names, so that in the recording you won't see anybody's names. But I mean, the recording should only show me, but just in case, there'll be no names. All right. I may assign y'all numbers. Like number 1. True or false? You should never ingest John the Conqueror root. Go. That's gonna be homework too, y'all. We put glitter on those monitoring spirits. Ashe. Leandra says, quick question, Prof. Is there a way to spiritually remove debt or no? There's no way to remove debt, but there is a way to draw money to you. And honestly, that's what I always tell people. Folks like, how do I do a money drawing working and then pay your bills? Get you a lodestone, stick a dollar bill up under it, or wrap the dollar bill around the lodestone. Then keep it at your front door, keep it at your desk, or wherever. And for God's sakes, family, never, ever, ever put a bill in the freezer. Never. Never, ever, ever put a bill in the freezer. You will never get that bill paid. There will be all kinds of incidents. I hear that's something going around. Do not listen to them doofuses. Do not put a bill in the freezer. All right. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. But thank y'all so much for letting me test this out. Oh, we got one more thing to test. Hold on. That's the screen share. I was asking my sister, I was like, what all did I used to have set up? I said, what all do you say I set up? So hold on, let's see here. All right, there we go. We got screen share. So you go to trueconjure.com and you can go down here and while you're at let's accept the cookies. Good grief. While you're on trueconjure.com, you can absolutely go into this right here that says signature roast and dark teas. And you can go to my online hoodoo themed coffee shop, Crossroads Daily Brew, where you can get some of the finest and hoodoo themed coffees, signature roast and dark teas. Step into a realm where tradition meets mystery. I have flavored coffees, I've got coffee blends, and I've got single origin coffee. So if you know that you like Nicaraguan coffee, or you like well, here, let's just go on in here. Because I'm very proud of my single origin coffee selection. Most coffee that you get in the grocery store is a blend. But I have coffee that comes from one place. So if you like Ugandan coffee, right? You like coffee from Kenya, Sumatra, France, Tanzania, Peru. I've got Peruvian decaf as well. Papua New Guinea, Nicaragua, Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, Ethiopia. See, BBG. Costa Rica, Colombia, Brazil, and I've got the world famous Bali Blue Coffee. The world famous Bali Blue Coffee. And I've got a bunch of blends. The flavored coffees have been a hit. We've got pecan pie, everyone says amazing. Mexican chocolate, Cinnabon, good reviews off of that. Turtle, pumpkin spice. Y'all, in about 2 months, it's going to be pumpkin spice season. Well, I've got mocha, mint, hazelnut, French vanilla, cinnamon hazelnut, chocolate hazelnut, caramel, and candy cane. And I've got a few teas. Now, people are like, oh, you don't carry enough teas. I've got Earl Grey, hibiscus berry, apple cider, mango treat, peach paradise, English breakfast. I love English breakfast tea. Masala chai, and jasmine. And I do have on the way some mushroom coffee. It's on the way. So y'all click on into Crossroads Daily Brew. And also you can go to King Lou's Hoodoo Shop. That is my online hoodoo shop, where we've got a little bit of everything, but everything's traditional. A little bit of everything, but everything is traditional. We've got video chats and text-based chats if you want to get a reading from me through video or text. Phone. Now the phone, not just me. Oh, and Nancy is clocked in. So if you go here, you can see myself and all my readers through my own Hoodoo-based 1-800 number, the only one out there that is Black owned. You got myself, Lady J, Ozma, the financial minister, Lady Lotus Dragon, and Nancy. Nancy is there. You can either dial in and dial our extensions or click the button and it'll punch you right through. $3.99 a minute. And you know everything else we got here. Roots and herbs, oils, random curios, spiritual jewelry, books, tarot and oracle decks. Because y'all asked for oracle decks. Y'all asked for them. Put them out there. I should do a TikTok oracle deck, which is basically I would just write some random stuff on some index cards and so you can shuffle them angrily. Quick tap in. Quick tap in. I gotta get used to the camera being right here. I keep looking over here. I gotta get used to it being over here. But anyway, let me get out of here for real this time. Y'all have a good one. Next go round, maybe tonight for the party, for our hoodoo celebration. Maybe tonight, you know, the snakes will make an appearance. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. And I've got one. I've been calling her Brittany, but I think maybe I'll change her name to Blanca. I'll change her name to Blanca, but we'll see. And hey, Witchery, listen, message me if you would like a king snake. Now I've got some babies over here. I'm sending one to Black Cat, one to Lexi, and I've got one with your name on it. They are Florida king snakes. You cannot break a Florida king snake. They're very, very hardy. They're all eating great and they're handled regularly, so they're very well behaved. Oh, your name is Brittany? I've been calling this snake Brittany for a while. Let me see if y'all can guess why I call her Brittany. Hold on. Now, anybody want to take a wild guess on why I called her Brittany? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Now, granted, remember I turned the light up. So she's actually very pale. She's like sheet of paperish. So I was like, hey, Brittany. But I think I'm going to name her Blanca. Blanca. Brittany means from Britain. Well, she is definitely not from Britain. She's definitely not. So I may name her Blanca. Because I used to watch this show, and I'm getting out of it. Used to watch this show called Weeds. It was about this lady who was like selling, obviously, right? And she went to Mexico, and this dude from Mexico was like, "What's up, Blanca?" Like, what? ¿Qué pasa, Blanca? He kept calling her Blanca because she was a white lady, and I was like, "That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool." Sí, sí, una paquita blanquita. ¿Y su nombre? Blanquita. Blanquita, way. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good one. Bye. I've been leaving forever. Bye, y'all. Bye, bye, bye.